The thing about personal growth is that it is difficult, quite difficult, even painful. Painful on an emotional, mental, and physical level. It happens outside your comfort zone. Do you ever wonder, are you growing or not? Do you sometimes wonder about what are the signs that indicate the start of your journey towards personal growth? If you do and are unable to find the answer, then worry not, because in this video we will tell you about 7 signs that indicate your personal growth. Number 1, you are uneasy, tense, or worried. This, in our opinion, is the most telling evidence of personal development. It's also the most difficult to work with. It can be difficult to confront things in your life that are holding you back. We often need to adjust our behaviors, relationships, and coping mechanisms since they are natural to us. They're the reason we're who we are. It's no surprise, however, that when we begin to question these conventions and realize, hey, this isn't so healthy for me, it might lead to worry and anxiety if you say things like, I need to do something new. Changing your normal will almost certainly never be easy, but it will be worthwhile. In the name of self-improvement, you will never regret pushing through things that are emotionally or mentally difficult for you, and will only ever regret not confronting them earlier. As someone who already suffers from anxiety, the intense emotional discomfort that can arise from challenging the existing norms can be excruciating. It's unsettling and unknown, and your defensive mechanisms may encourage you to keep avoiding whatever problem you're facing because it'll be easier and make you feel better in the short term. However, if you truly want to change something about your life, how you feel, look, act, etc., you must remember that the discomfort and anxiety are just temporary and that you will eventually feel better, and you'll be glad you didn't stop moving forward. However, due to the deceptive nature of stress and anxiety, we strongly advise anyone dealing with major mental, emotional, or even physical personal growth concerns to seek professional help. Having a competent support system available when you need it most can save your life. Number 2, you're a little perplexed. As you begin to make changes in your life, you'll likely discover that your mental and physical landscape shifts as well. It's normal to feel a little bewildered as you begin to make changes in your life. We believe we become so accustomed to the natural course of events, especially unpleasant events, that we take comfort in knowing what will happen next. Your previous habits are well known to you, similar to how you know there will be a right turn, then a left turn on your typical journey home from work. It'll probably take some time for you to get your bearings if you find yourself on a different road. That's also what being a little lost implies in terms of personal development. Remember that, just as your old routines and mindset became second nature to you, so will your new ones. Number 3, you have a headache. Did you know that putting effort and conscious focus into learning anything can cause physical harm to your brain? To quote members of the Neuro Leadership Institute in a 2018 piece published in Fast Company, just as a muscle burns while it's being strengthened, the brain needs to be uncomfortable when it's learning. For a while, your mind may hurt, but that's a good thing. While severe and frequent headaches should be reported to your doctor immediately away, a headache that arises occasionally as you work toward your objectives can be a sign that your brain is receiving and responding to new knowledge. For example, if you have a slight headache whenever you try to write every day, this is the effect of you forcing your brain to focus on new things that you hadn't paid attention to previously. Focusing on different goals causes blood to flow to different parts of the brain, resulting in a minor headache now and again. This may be unsettling in the near term, but it will almost certainly benefit you in the long run. Number 4, your circle of friends is changing. The emotional distance that might develop between you and your friends is another symptom of personal growth that may not appear to be favorable at first. It's only natural that as you begin to emphasize different elements of your life, the friends you formerly shared so much with may no longer be able to relate to you as well. This can be distressing and difficult to deal with, but it's often required while trying to improve yourself. The good news is that when you develop new hobbies and routines, you're likely to build new individuals and build new friendships with people who share your personal development goals. So while it may be difficult to grow apart from some of your former pals, keep in mind that there aren't any negative sensations to be had. It's perfectly acceptable to grow apart from old friends and make new ones. Just make sure you don't lose sight of your overall health and happiness. Number 5, you're doing a lot of things by yourself. Personal development can be a lonely process at times. Personal growth will often lead you to spending more time alone, whether it's waking up before your partner to work out, before work, or declining cocktails with coworkers so you can study for your grad school. However, this isn't always a terrible thing. To concentrate on self-improvement, you must schedule time for yourself. One of the most effective ways to do this is to spend some time alone each day, focusing on your goals. Don't be afraid to say no to things that involve other people from time to time in order to focus on what's important to you. If you begin to feel lonely and isolated, or if you find yourself erecting barriers between yourself and others, we strongly advise you to seek help from a mental health expert. Number 6. You're not getting enough sleep. Personal growth can be stressful and anxiety-inducing at times, but it can also be powerful and thrilling. When you start working towards self-growth goals, you may realize that your sleep schedule is disrupted in both circumstances. Sleep, of course, is critical for your general health and continued development toward any personal goals you have set. As a result, it's critical to do all possible to get a decent night's sleep. Before bed, try meditating or reading a book to make your eyes tired, or better yet, try having a soothing cup of herbal tea to help you relax. Don't be startled if your sleep isn't excellent for a week or so, especially if you're just starting on your self-improvement quest. This could be as a result of enthusiasm or the general emotional and mental discomfort that comes with changing your routines. Your sleep patterns will most likely return to normal as you settle into your new habit and daily rituals. Of course, if your sleep problems don't go away, see your doctor and make sure you're not suffering from a medical condition that's causing your insomnia. Number 7. You have a protective attitude. Another symptom of personal growth that we have noticed is that when you attempt to make a change in your life, you become more defensive about your mood, personality, habits, and choices. For you, we believe this is tied to the very raw and sensitive sensations that can accompany personal progress. Small changes in others' attitudes or interactions with you can seem more disruptive than they are, since you already are susceptible to trying to resolve difficulties within yourself. If you notice yourself becoming overly defensive, the best thing you can do is address the source of your feelings and remind yourself that you don't have to feel that way. Simply attempt to concentrate on your self-improvement goals while also being aware of how you react to others. What factors influence personal development? In general, personal progress is attained by consciously and unintentionally challenging yourself. That is, you can either grow as a person because you make adjustments to your lifestyle and habits, or you can grow as a person by enduring and overcoming situations that are beyond your control. In both circumstances, we believe that being challenged leads to personal progress. Any worthwhile self-improvement begins with a desire to achieve something better than what you have now. It can include getting a divorce, moving to a new city, losing a friend to whom you were attached, or maybe losing a parent. In short, any major change in your life. In this world, gaining a happier life is rarely given away for free. We must work for it, battle through it, and do our best to maintain a positive attitude throughout. If you've gone through one or more of these stages of personal development, you probably didn't love it. However, the discomfort that often accompanies a self-improvement trip will pass, and you'll emerge on the other side, better than you were before. That is what we wish for you. We hope that you liked today's video. If you did, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell notification so that you can be notified when we upload our next video. Do let us know in the comment section below if you have experienced any such events in your life that made you a better person. How did you deal with them? We will see you in the next video. Bye!